Grover Swank. I'm the author of the Rose Gardner Mystery Series and the Wedding Pack Series.
And I'm Trisha Leigh. I'm the author of the Last Year series and Return Once More, which comes out October the 20th. And I'm also Lyla Payne, and I write the Low Country Mysteries and Mistletoe and Mr. Right, which just came out.
Yay! The second Monday of the month, we are going to talk about the business of writing and fitting it into our lives.
Which some people think is boring, but we think is kind of interesting.
Yeah, and the fact that it takes up so much of our time. I never thought that when I was first starting. Speaking of time, we're going to talk about time management. That's a huge issue for us as we're trying to write our books and run our business and then I have multiple kids, so trying to get everything done. And we have recently made a discovery that helps us with our time management.
Well, the thing is not only do we have all of the business stuff to take care of every day, actually getting words in or getting things edited, taking care of kids or dogs or boyfriends or parents and all of that kind of stuff, but I also know that we both have like a long list of projects that we want to get to. And so it's about finding the time in between self-publishing and the projects that we have with publishers and things for our agents and that kind of stuff to actually write, you know, what is inspiring us at the moment.
Right.
So, yeah. But we have the secret. We've discovered the secret.
Yeah. It's internet.
Or it's turning off your internet.
Yeah. The lack of internet.
I discovered or was turned on to a program called Freedom about a year or so ago. Yes. And it doesn't seem, it's a program that you turn it on for a specific amount of time and it blocks the internet on whatever computer you're using. Yeah. So you set it for an hour, write for an hour, and then give yourself a break, do it again. And you wouldn't think that it would be that helpful because you think, oh, I can ignore the internet by myself, no big deal. But it really like turns a switch in your brain. Like I'm writing now for the next 45 minutes or hour, however long I set it for. Yeah. So I really recommend.
I was very reluctant to use it. She kept telling me to download it, and I didn't, and I finally did, and I was like, oh my god.
And she was really reluctant to try a Mac too, and what?
And now I use a Mac, and I have a desktop Mac, so we're not gonna like insinuate there's a theme there that like you're always right.
Not always.
Sometimes she knows what she's talking about. But okay, so not just Mac Freedom, but like when I travel, weird because I like long flights because I get long periods of time with no internet and I usually get a lot of words written. And then you have figured out something
I substitute teach high school, sometimes middle school if I'm feeling brave. And on the days when I go and substitute, I have to be at work at 7 a.m. And I typically have my whole word count in by the time I leave school at 2:15 because...
And yesterday was 4,000 words.
4,000 words plus a bunch of business stuff all done by 2:15. Yeah. Just because there's no social media. Now, social media is important.
Yes. Yeah.
And we'll probably talk about that on a different post.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Being an author in social media. It's not something you can ignore, but it is something that I would recommend that you ignore for a set period.
It's too easy just to flip over. Yeah.
So if you can find a way to turn it off, turn it off. Don't turn it on.
Yeah.
That's it.
Try it and let us know how it works out for you.
Okay, so we'll be back in another month with another post on business, the business of publishing, the business of writing, self-publishing, things like that. If you have questions, leave them below and we'll try to address them later.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Hi, I'm Denise Grover Swank.
Hey.
We'll try this again.